It was funny because we went into the 2022 season. We really struggled. We started with like a complete new base setup. As a rider, you want to see progress right now. But when you're already really competitive and you know things are so tight, there's no such thing as putting something in the bike anymore that cuts half a second of your lap time. I really believe that the small stuff is what we need right now. You know, clearly for me, we need to be able to brake later, like our competitors do. And the reason we don't is because we don't turn as well. So it's some small areas that I know the test team have been working super hard on. It comes a lot down to the circuit layout. We lose a lot of time in some small corners, or like hard braking into small corners and then exiting. I think our bike works really well over race distance. Since I arrived at KTM in MotoGP, it's always been our strongest point, which is fantastic because I mean points on a Sunday at least. And you know, as a rider, it's always been my good point that I always am able to step up in the race. Whether I've had a great weekend or a terrible weekend in the race, I'm able to put everything together that I know and at least be as consistent as possible.
Look at the joy in the Red Bull KTM factory racing squad. They were in terrible trouble just a month ago in pre-season testing. What a start for Francesco Guidotti.
I can clearly see what I can do and what performance we can put in, even when things maybe aren't going the way they should over a weekend. And you know, I'm so confident that I have the team behind me that can absolutely fight for anything. I'm really happy with the way everything is. He's everybody's really good friend, which is always nice, of course. You know, he's not somebody that gets super involved in every small detail. I think he really lets all the people do their specific job really well. And when he sees something that can help us improve, he gets involved. I'm excited to have Jack come across, for sure. I think he comes with a wealth of knowledge and he's coming off the bike to beat at the moment. So I think when he jumps on our bike, it's a lot easier for him to point out, okay, this is the points we need to work in. He's also a great guy, really friendly, and I'm sure he's going to fit in incredibly well into our team. It's going to be great to have Pol back. We were teammates in 2020. Even when things were difficult, he was always able to really push on and find it in himself to get the results that we needed. With all these guys coming in, they're going to be giving us a wealth of knowledge, and together we can try and make that important last step we need to make it towards that podium fight every weekend. KTM have been fantastic to me over the years. They have looked after me since 2015, and I've never felt the need to or the want to go anywhere else. I knew when I stepped up from Moto2 to MotoGP with KTM that they were still in the phase where they're climbing, and this also was great for me. We could kind of grow together. We have just such a massive structure with so many great people, extremely skilled people, that I just really think it's a matter of time until we put all these small key points together. And once we do, you know, we are already not bad. I mean, honestly, we're really strong, but we just need that last little step. So I can see that coming, and yeah, I think it's going to be a bright future for us.